Hi. So, real quick, I got to be on the radio this morning, and I'm super excited about it because one of the many things I got to talk about was the SCA, which is the Society for Creative Anachronism. And if you want more information, I will have a link below in the description. But check this out.
So tell us about your Renaissance history reenactment, specifically 16th century English. It says here you're a member of the Society for Creative Anachronism, SCA. Is that right? Did I pronounce it right?
Yes, you pronounced it right. The Society for Creative Anachronism. It's an international nonprofit organization that studies and recreates the years approximately 600 to 1600. So we have Vikings, you might have 14th century French, We have Japanese. Pretty much you go in, rather than the Renaissance Festival is where you pay to go and watch other people do things, whereas the SCA, you get to do it yourself. So you get to pick what you want to be and then what your name is. You can then make the clothes or find someone to make the clothes for you. You barter. There's armored combat, rapier, equestrian events. Let's see, our daughter started doing archery when she was 4. My brother-in-law started teaching our oldest how to throw weapons, such as knives and axes, when he was 7.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, that's what every 7-year-old needs to know, right?
Honest to God, I got to ask you how you got interested in this.
I've always had a love for history. And actually, when I was a teenager, I was working at a restaurant, and my manager told me in the next 5 minutes, if no one else shows up, I could leave. And next thing I knew, a group of 14 come walking in, but they were dressed funny. They were all in medieval clothing. They had just done a demo, which is a demonstration at a local school. And so I started asking questions. They gave me information. I went to the next meeting and more or less jumped in with both feet, because if you want to learn how to make an instrument, you can do that. If you want to learn how to play the instrument, how to dance to the music, like I said, there's armored combat. There's a little bit of something for everyone.
Wow.
Dancing, cooking, sewing, camping, drinking, there's something for everyone.
Yeah,
it's actually where I met my husband.
I love all the different interests and hobbies that people have whenever we induct a new member of the Best Friends Club. There's always something that they're passionate about, something that they're into that's different and unique. And I don't know if you know this, guys, but Amy has a YouTube channel. The name of her YouTube channel is called Lynn Fairchild, and it covers all of the things that she just listed. Fencing, blacksmithing, historical games, medieval Renaissance hairstyles.
This is cool.
Yeah, and I guess they're pretty well done, but if you really wanted to do a deep dive and learn about this stuff, it's all on your YouTube channel. How'd you come up with the name Lynn Fairchild? Is that sort of like your alter ego, or is that named after a historical figure?
No, in the SCA, you are to pick a unique name, someone who could have lived at that time but did not actually live at that time.
Oh, wow.
So, for example, I could not pick Anne Boleyn, who was the second wife of King Henry VIII.
Well, of course not.
And
well, why would you?
So Lynn was a name I had picked, and then Fairchild was actually one that a friend of mine gave me, because when I was in high school and then through my college years, I used to, up at Wright State University, every year they would have Madrigal Dinner, which was a Christmas Renaissance dinner theater. And so you had the Wright State Choir, but you also had the SCA dancers. And so we would perform at Madrigal Dinner, and I needed a surname, and I couldn't think of one. And so one of my friends, he said, I'm fair-skinned, and I was, I think, 17 at the time. So he's like, you're still a child, so Fairchild. And that's how I got
Lynn Fairchild.
I like it.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, if you want to learn more about the stuff that Amy's into, follow her YouTube channel at Lynn Fairchild. Lynn spelled Lynne. Lynn Fairchild on YouTube. It's got it all.
Jeff, you have a lot.
So that was super exciting getting to be on the radio, especially considering I had to be super caffeinated because this was done at 7 in the morning this morning. But again, it was very exciting. I was geeked out about getting to be on the radio and getting to share one of my passions, and that is the SCA.